Welcome back to the video conversation on mastering the classic men's haircut. We're doing some more cutting right now. Comment on the video, like the video, share the video with a friend, turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, be a part of it, get involved. Happy to have you here. What are we going to share now? Now we're going to share what I call widening the guide. To recap our cutting so far, we established our front fringe length. Then we comb that front fringe length up, and we use that length at the center to establish our top center guide. We cut here, we cut here. Our top center guide is very, very narrow. I want to show it to you in cross section. I'm going to take a parting perpendicular to the guide, and I'm going to grab a section across the top of the head, and I'm going to comb it straight up, and you're going to see it. You're going to see a short piece in the middle with two longer pieces on either side. There it is. There's the short piece, long, short in the middle. You see what we're looking at? Our goal in this step is to do what I call widening the guide. So I am going to take what are called sections. I'm going to take sections of hair. The whole thing is a head of hair. A section is where we subdivide it, and within a section we have subsections. So I'm going to take a section of hair. The section of hair is what I'm going to call the wide guide. Instead of being a narrow guide, I'm now going to widen it out. As opposed to being a ½ inch, the whole thing is going to be about 2½ inches wide. So I'm going to take a parting about 1.5 inches off center. I'm going to part all that hair to the side like that. Put this hair down and put this hair away. I'm getting good clean partings. I've got good hydration. I've got some product in the hair to maintain moisture. Now, I've got my zoot comb. I like my wide teeth. I like my handle, and I'm going to be using my scissors. I am now going to take subsections. This is my section. It's not really necessary for me to part out that portion, but I'm going to do it so you can see it. You see that wide top guide? That's my wide top guide now. And within that wide top guide, I'm going to take perpendicular subsections. Perpendicular meaning my center guide is this way, my subsections are going to be this way. They're going to be about 1/2 inch thick. I'm going to work my way from the front to the back, and every time I do it, it's going to look like this. I'm going to part out that 1/2 inch subsection. I'm going to comb it up. I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to look for the short guide and the longer pieces. Notice I didn't cut the guide. I just matched the pieces on both sides to the longer guide. Now I'm going to put that down. I'm going to hop back a little further into the head, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to grab that section. I'm going to comb it up. I'm a little off center, but that's okay. Put a little bit of that away. There's my short guide. Cutting across, put it away. And I'm going to repeat this moving back through the head. The goal, when I'm finished with this step, is to have a wide guide. Just like I had down the center, but wider, balanced and symmetrical on two sides. So let's do it again. Let's take a section, comb this back. Notice the wide teeth on this comb make it really easy to comb and control the hair. I'm not taking all of this. I'll let some of that fall away. And I comb it up. Now, also pay attention to the fact that when I was further forward, I pulled out slightly forward. As I've come back, I'm pulling more straight up. I'm following the curve of the head. So here I pulled here I pulled there, here I pulled there. I'm almost to the top of the head. I'm almost pulling straight up. This next section at the top of the head, I'm going to pull straight up. I'm going to do it sideways. I'm going to turn this way, and I want you to see where I'm holding it. I'm holding it right there, not right here, right there. Straight up from wherever it lives, wherever the base of the hair is attached to the head, straight up. And I will continue the process of taking those subsections within my center guide section to create a wide guide through the top of the head. I'm going to finish this up. You can stay with me here and watch. There we go. Now, as I come through the apex, where am I going to pull this now? I'm not pulling it straight up anymore. I'm pulling it straight out from the head. See how I'm coming back a little bit? Because I'm now at the top of the head. See how I did that? I shifted where I was elevating the hair, where I was projecting the hair, it's going to be even more pronounced back here. By the time I get here, look at where the scalp is, look at the guide in the center. By turning sideways, you see how that's projecting out. The next one is almost straight back towards me. So think of it like beams shooting out of the sun. Think of it like spokes coming out of a wheel, except wheel spokes come at different angles, coming straight out, slices in a pie. Every slice of pie comes from the center out and away. Imagine there's a point in the middle of the head and we're coming out all the way around. This creates my wide guide through the top of the head. This concludes the step. We cut the fringe, we created the guide, we've widened the guide. We're working our way through the top of the haircut. Super excited to be sharing this with you. Very happy that you're here. We'll do another video right after this one.